Welcome, everybody, to the next episode of Court of Curses, Engine of Woe.
Whoa.
On episode 17.
Engine.
Alright, who wants to hit with the recap?
I will do it.
Alright, lay it on me.
Well, we finally finished up combat, getting rid of the all the demons off the train as far as we could tell anyway. Luckily, Moony was able to tame the dog creature and played fetch with it outside the tram. Took a little bit of a rest. Let everybody rest and recuperate, and then myself, Coffee, Boldrum, and eventually Took investigated further up into the trams and came across some metal suits of some kind. And strangely enough, there was a demon inside one of it with its horns and wings cut off, and it looked like it was being drained of its life demon energy. I don't know. And there was some demonic script that they left that looks like they're swearing payback to the Black Hand for all the demons that got put in these things, I would guess. After looking over the map with Thomas, he told us that we're coming up on a midway station of some kind that houses security, maybe? I don't know. And hopefully we're not stuck there too long and many more demons get on board, because I believe we're going to just continue on this tram to continue eastward to this lift in the next part of the city and make our way back towards the surface.
All right, good stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
And I believe we're jumping into the next tram and hiding in the boxes.
The next area appears to be filled with cargo, and the tram was coming to a stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys are about to exit off the track to see what's going on, or at least move ahead to see what's going on. Alright, and we'll pick right up. Let me do a little bit of a mood shift here. Let's hit him with a... Let's go.
I hope it's not spooky. I hate spooky things.
Oh, you picked the wrong place to be, Boldrum. And you're a dwarf. You're supposed to be used to dark, spooky areas.
So, as the party starts... does the party move forward? Just making sure nobody else wants to do anything real quick before we go forward.
No, we'd like to leave the creepy things.
Okay, you would like to leave the creepy thing. Got it.
Oh, it is spooky.
I like to drink potions because I didn't take a rest, so.
What?
What?
Oh, come on,
Did you
man.
take a rest?
He was making potions. So
Yeah.
that, you know. Yeah.
All right,
Do you need healing?
What would you like?
I'll
to
give
do?
you healing.
I'll just take a potion. That's fine.
No. Let me heal you.
Oh.
But what if you gave him the potion? Hmm?
Yes, I could, but how much are you down?
What if you kissed him?
Kissies?
I could. Here.
Plus 10,
How much more do you need? Let me get in there.
only
And let
about
me.
6.
Hey,
All right.
hey, this ain't no time for kissing. We gotta go.
All right. Just a little
Yeah,
more.
okay, fine.
Ain't no
There
time
you
for...
go.
Oh, who's running coffee, by the way?
I got her.
All right, I will give you ownership. Do you have it already?
Yeah, I already had it.
All right,
I already got it.
here we
The
go.
Last time.
Hold on.
Okay, I topped you off.
Thomas is good.
Thank you.
He'll adjust his hat.
Tommy Sandal. Oh, man.
My
What a
man.
winner.
Tommy Sandalburns.
Wow!
Oh, I'm pretty old, all things considered.
Your old man Arcadum gets me every time. Wow!
Whoa, oh, Jesus Christ, whoever that is.
I'd hold his hand. He just doesn't want me to.
All right, so as you get up towards the front of the cart, you can see that for whatever reason, the tram has stopped. Up ahead, you can make out the distinct glow of light depicting an expanded part of the station, but you're still very much inside of the tunnel. The doors ahead past this point seem to be closed and sealed. It would seem that the seal on this cart that you are currently on has failed somehow, as the door remains open. So, you can either backtrack, you try to push through, opening up the next cart, or you can step out into the tunnel and explore on foot of what awaits you. What would you like to do?
Can you describe the tunnel?
It's a subway tunnel on the edge of a
Dark?
station. It's dark, yeah.
Any lights?
No.
Shit, does Moony even have dark vision? Hang on. Oh.
Well, I do. I can take a look for you. As I see you looking out the window into darkness.
Moony will smush her face against the window. Guys, what we gonna do? I can't see nothing.
She fogs the
well,
window.
fine.
Now you can't see.
Well, let me look out the other one.
Which
Wipes
doors?
She'll stand at the side of the door.
So you said like these two
Okay,
side doors down here.
Let me
didn't open?
explain. So
Or-
this right here, right?
Uh-huh.
This door opens,
Yep.
and then it open like you know how there's a connector point between two tracks. It's the same thing for this, but that one, the next cart is sealed, but the doors to the sides do open.
Okay.
So you can step out of the cart and into the tunnel, or you can try to force your way into the next cart. It's up to you.
Okay.
As Boldrum, who has actual dark vision, goes up to the window to look outside, you just see stone and metal. The tunnel continues for about, approximately 50 feet or so, and then it enters a station.
I mean, it looks safe.
Hey, who got that map? We getting off here, we're going on.
Yeah, what's that map say?
Well, Kami Sandalburns will pull out the map. Oh, hold on, let me take a look with my experienced eyes. Quite advanced. Well, it seems that we are not yet completed on our journey. The lift still lays further ahead. It seems this is a station of some kind. Let's see here. I believe when we looked over this before, it was... I believe this is the dwarven rune for lake or water.
Deep Port Station, Thomas. We went
Yes.
over it before.
Yes, I know that, but there's something else here. What the actual station does.
Said security.
Well, it seems that whatever the case, we need to unbar our way. Perhaps this is some kind of, I don't know, maintenance. Or perhaps there's a connecting tram.
I guess we'll have to investigate then.
We certainly can't do anything from here, that's for certain.
Alright, well, I guess let's, I hate to leave this ram and then it just take off without us, but I don't think...
Well, even if it did, it would only go backwards, which is not where we wanted to go anyway.
Hey, he's right.
No,
Oh, this
well,
thing don't go forward. Okay, let's get off.
Not according to the map, it doesn't.
So
Maybe
we
there's...
gotta find another one of these things.
Yes, I believe so, yes.
Oh, so they just go back and forth. Oh.
Stealth this up, Coffee, and let's make our way through.
Yes. Make us
Plus
inconspicuous.
6.
I don't think I should be in the back this time. I can't see nothing.
I'll take that.
Damn.
Are we going left or right then?
Either way,
So, that way. As a group now.
I'm waiting.
She'll hop off Jax, so she keeps one
Um,
arm on his flank.
Arcadum,
Can Jax see in the dark?
I'm still paused.
No, you're still paused.
Okay.
Can he smell
Yeah.
it?
I mean, Jax
There you
can
go.
smell in the
Okay.
dark, but he can't see in the dark.
Yeah.
Okay. Moon's gonna put herself in the middle, since neither one of them could really see beyond smelling and hearing.
Hey.
I'll take point.
Oh, whoa, wait for us! Oh, I can't select the... It's fine, I'm with you. We're transferring to a new map anyway.
Good.
Reno, what is this? Where did you get these candies? You have a lot of explaining to do, young lady. Okay, as the party steps outside of the tram, You walk a short distance, till finally come ahead of the tram, which seems to have been locked into place. You go further out ahead of it, and there you enter the station.
Did you say there were some kind of dwarven prisoners around here somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh, where?
Somewhere.
Oh,
We gotta
What are you
look.
thinking of recruiting them into our little advanced
Hey, look, there
group?
ain't no way those dwarves are normal.
Well, I don't know about recruiting, but if they're not corrupted by demons, then maybe we could get some information out of them, at the very least.
hey. There's a lot of dwarven-made stuff around here. They probably know their way around all this stuff.
Hey, I'd love to
I ain't
save.
gonna trust them.
I'd love to save my kin if possible, but the mission does take priority. I wouldn't want us to compromise just to further bungle things.
Regardless, we gotta find the tram that continues our way east. So keep an eye out, see if you can spot any more maps, because the one we have was just for that other area.
All right, let's go.
Is everyone loaded in?
I'm loaded.
Yep.
in.
I see a bunch of green.
I am still on the tram map for some reason.
Okay.
I forgot this was the unicorn maps.
Yes, I might
Yeah.
need to refresh.
Let me try to... There. Hold you to the scene.
Alright, then I do need to refresh.
Well, alright.
I've got the stream up, though, so I can see.
You're good? Alright, now I'll just keep on keeping on. Okay. Go. No. Checking one more thing. All right. As soon as you get to this point, start to press forward. I need perception checks and martial checks immediately.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Fantastic. Better.
Do I roll in advantage if it's demons?
No, you do not.
Okay.
Jack's 20, Holden 16 perception.
Okay, so when you get to this point, there's a couple of things you notice. First, there is a determinable shift in the air. The normal amount of demonic filth and corruption that you've seen is now all but gone. Eerily, the place seems to be clean of it, but there still is a heavy humidity to the air. Have you guys ever been inside a greenhouse? How it's like the air is different? That's
It
kind
presses
of
on you.
Yeah, that's kind of what's happening right now. Your lungs fill with heavy air, and Took gets a distinct feeling that something is different about this station.
Oh, at least it's less demony here. I was expecting more fire and stuff.
That swamp bog, y'all maybe go in with all those leeches.
With all the alchemical knowledge that Took knows, would he be able to roll alchemy check to see if the air smells similar to some kind of an alchemical concoction?
Sure.
Nice. Let's see.
I think what's most concerning is that there's no demons.
I mean, isn't that a good thing?
Normally, yes.
But what if there were no demons here and they were taking that thing we were on to get here so that there could be demons here, but then we killed all the demons, so now there's no demons here until the next time it comes.
Well, brother, I understand what you're saying, but the taint is lingering for many eons at that point.
I mean, but we're in the demon way, so I mean, there's probably going to be a little taint all over the place.
What does Took find?
Alright. Took, as you start to analyze the area, trying to find some semblance of alchemical signature, you don't find any. Not that you can recognize, at least. There is certainly a chemical heaviness to the air, but you don't know what it's from.
Well, that's...
The air. It's... There's
What is-
something alchemical about the air. I just can't put my finger on it.
We'll just say
Something's very
natural.
odd.
What could
It
clean out
definitely isn't.
a demon present like this for thousands of years?
Well, only hundreds, but who knows?
Hmm.
But it won't do us any good just standing here dogging. Let's move on, see what we can find.
You're right, just be cautious. Oh, we are walking into a wall.
Can we actually see in here, or is that only in the tunnel?
Yeah, you can see in here. Hold on, I'm cleaning up the wall.
Okay.
Here.
Shoot hot back up.
There we go. Alright. As the party starts to move underneath this this bridge, they get to about here, and on the other side, they see something, well, a little disturbing. Okay. You see that on the tracks before you, kind of hidden in the dark, you see a creature cut in half. You recognize it as to be one of the Hellglaive demons. But there's something odd about it. Number one, it is most certainly dead, but it has not dissipated.
Oh.
That's not normal.
Would the party
Is it
like
The
to
one on the
approach?
train.
Yes. I would at least.
Moon's gonna stay in the back so she can see now.
Oh, you think there's some
She's gonna
churches
keep
here?
an eye.
Killing some demons?
Check it
Let
out.
me take a look at that. Let's see if it's actually truly dead. Do I make a medicine check for this?
Yep, and an advantage.
Oh yeah. Medicine.
Alright, Took. As you take a closer look, the demon is certainly dead, but it has not dissipated. Its wounds, upon closer inspection, seem to be, at least on the smallest level, writhing. Almost as if, at the places in which the wounds have been received, the creature is still alive. But it's not. Furthermore, whatever this wound is, it seems to be keeping the demon here. Why and how, you have no idea.
Would I be able to take a sample from the wound?
You could
to
certainly
see,
try.
Yeah, I'm trying that.
Luke, what are you doing?
This demon is dead,
Yeah.
and yet possibly, I just want to figure out how it actually died, and if I can figure this out, then we can permanently get rid of demons instead of just
Well-
them going back to their own home.
That's all said and good, Took, but one, we're not taking demon shit with us. They could probably track us with it. So, we're not taking samples.
Then I
And
won't
two-
take samples. I'm just going to look at it right now. And I'll just leave it here, or at least I could just try and figure it out right now.
We don't have time to do research on a wound. Whatever killed it is probably still here, and then you can ask them.
Well, how
For
long
now,
has
we
it been
move
dead?
What if another demon killed this demon?
Moony is a very advanced soldier. I'm pretty sure that's been dead a long time, Zu'el. Someone's been keeping it here. What were you dwarves doing with those demons?
I don't like your tone, Moony, but I agree with Took. I believe he should examine it. It could prove useful.
Yes, this is way too important to pass up. We can't just leave this here and just not try and figure out how or why it's like.
That's not what we're here for, Duke. We're here to get onto the next tram and get the hell out of here.
Regardless, even if I can't research it right now, I will take a sample.
You'd have one by if y'all weren't arguing. I'm gonna do a perimeter.
Yeah.
She's gonna do a stealthy one, Arcadum.
You got it. Roll some stealth.
And Took is going to go ahead and take a sample of the wound, in spite of the chief's orders.
Okay. Got it. Okay, hold on, hold on there.
Ooh, okay.
Back it up,
Put it
here.
back.
Whoa there! Alright, when you get to about here, Moony, I need Jax to make me a perception check with scent, so he gets to roll advantage.
Okay. Big sniffies.
Jax will immediately start growling.
Which direction is he looking?
He's pointing further to the north. But you will sense that the growl is a growl of warning, but there is a distinct layer of wine under his growl.
Okay. She'll give him some pats. Come on, let's go back. She'll whisper paw backwards. Hey, Jack saw something up north.
All right.
Sounds like it's a threat.
All right. As soon as Took's done here, we'll go together and see if we can avoid it.
Okay.
If he wants to do his research, we leave
Is it a
him.
threat to us or is it a threat to demons?
Not
He
waiting.
points to that.
It's a threat to us. I ain't seen nothing on the right side yet. I ain't gonna go over there.
Let's
I'm
move.
done picking up.
Okay, you gather your sample there, Took.
Yes.
Now what do you do?
I'm just gonna keep it on me. Since Zu'el insists on not doing it right now, I'm not gonna try and figure it out in the moment.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Be it ready.
Okay. Party moves together in this formation.
Moony would be on the flank this time since she noticed something. Well, Jax noticed something up north.
Okay.
Oh, it's coming with us.
Alright. So the party begins to move forward.
Does Coffee need to reroll the stealth, or do we keep what we had?
What you mean from last session?
No. I just rerolled it when we left the left.
Then
the
you
train.
have that, yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. That was a 33 for reference.
It was a nat 20, baby.
Hell yeah.
Okay, when you start to approach the end of this track, Took will notice a couple of things. Here, in the midst of the tracks at the bottom, alright, there we go. At the bottom of these tracks, here, like kind of like wedged up underneath, you can see that there are claws and horns and even some bones. Each of them appear to be demonic in nature. They have also not dissipated, and you can see that some of them are cracked, clawed, and bear deep wounds through flesh and into bone.
Am I able to?
Is only Toot notice this?
Anybody down there does, yeah.
Oh. What do moon orcs think about torture?
They don't like it when it happens to people, but
Okay.
demons suck.
Okay. She'll blanch. Well, I mean, that ain't natural, but guess that, well.
I'm just confused more than anything. Don't know why I didn't go back.
Am I able to make yeah, I'm gonna make a survival check to see if I can see any track of where the demons came from, I guess you could say.
Okay.
Even at advantage? What?
That's
Crazy.
that's a double one, friendo.
Oof.
Okay.
What happens when you don't listen?
What? Took is just distracted of the prospect of potentially permanently killing a demon.
Hey, stay focused. There's something around here.
Oh.
Hey, let's get off the tracks.
Oh.
Alright, as this party starts to reorient themselves off the tracks, come along, little Reyna.
She'll pat Jax on the cheek for him to repoint where he smelled it from here.
Jax will start to sniff. Boom. In that
She'll use her
direction.
orc hand. It's up that way. Whatever he smells, if we're going after it.
Well,
I mean, do we need to go after it if it's killing demons?
I don't know what it is. I just know he don't like it.
Then it's best
probably
to stay
best.
away from it. Let's try and
best to
keep
avoid
quiet
it.
then.
All
We
right.
know which
Find a place to
we know which
see
tree
do
we're
you
looking
see
for.
writing to tell where we're at.
We see this, right?
Do what?
The canisters or whatever it is spewing out. Okay.
Yeah. There's some shit going on up there.
Well, let's get a bit closer and see if we can find our bearings. Maybe a sign.
Yeah. Let's take a closer look at that container spewing out gas.
As they're going closer to where Jack smelled, she'll actually change over to the right side. She's not
Okay.
looking at containers, she's looking upstairs. She's looking for bad boys.
Alright, what do you do?
Here, just I'm gonna go examine the containers. Let me see what these are. Maybe we can get a semblance of what this alchemical smog is.
I'll translate.
Yeah. Are there any words, writings, or
Mm-hmm.
anywhere we can? Ooh.
You can see that it says Purified Water Reserve.
Purified.
Apparently, it's purified water.
Alright. Alchemy check, Took.
Yes. Better not be another one. Fucking. Here it is. Okay.
Alright,
At least it's not a one.
this is what you know. These vats contain water, most likely, but their purpose seems to be purification and cleaning. However, they have long since ran out of purified water, and what they are spewing now is some sort of heavier substance. Most likely the source of all this heavy air. Whatever purpose these things served, they have ran out of water and have not been performing them for some time.
Oh. Is
What
there
if-
an opening where maybe Two can pour a little bit of water from his water skin?
Yeah, but these vats are huge.
Just to see like a reaction.
Very well. Yeah, you can open one up.
Oh boy!
I'm
Let me
gonna step
strap
back.
into my gaming chair.
Hell yeah.
Dude, what the hell are you doing?
I-
Leave it
I wanna
alone.
see- I just want to see its reaction, how it interacts
You could
with
make
the
it
water.
blow up.
How?
Just
There's
stop
nothing in
touching
there.
everything. Stop touching every single thing we come across.
You act as if I'm a child. I don't touch
But you're
everything that we
acting-
come across.
Perhaps now is not the time to bicker,
Hey.
fellows.
I agree.
What?
Just do it quickly
Alright.
and quietly.
And as Took looks back at the vat, the entire party will hear a loud banging sound coming from the south.
Oh,
Dong.
another one of those
Took
trams
stops.
coming?
Took stops doing what he's doing and gets information. Perhaps there's an enemy trying to come across.
Yeah, so let's fucking move.
Is
Fine.
this a roof, like an alcove, Arcadum?
No,
Or is this
alcove.
on
That's
the ground
ground
floor?
That's ground floor.
Oh, okay, okay. She won't stay by the stairs then.
Yeah, we're gonna quickly move up the steps.
Yes.
Being confused that there's a loud noise coming from the south, she's gonna assume it's a tram, but she also knows that Jack smelled something up there. Hey, which way we going? Trams from that way.
Well, if you said something to the right, then we go to the left.
Okay, I go first.
Hey, let's get up.
Shouldn't we wait for the tram to arrive and then go in it?
She'll whisper paw up.
What if there's more demons on the tram?
Then we just kill them.
The door was closed. There
Yeah,
should
but
be
then
no
that
tram
other thing
arriving.
will hear us.
Oh.
Whoop.
When you get to about here, make me a perception check.
Okay. Oof.
Never mind. Boldrum, as you get up there, make me a perception check.
She
Okay.
would have taken a couple of steps.
Hey, 20 total.
Alright, stop right there. Boldrum, as you kind of look back out over the way that you came, you notice something.
Mm-hmm. The body's gone.
Oh,
Is
this
it
ain't no
just-
time to
What they
linger.
normally
Come
do.
on.
Okay, let's go.
Maybe it just took a while to do that thing that they do.
No. That
What do we
body,
There.
it was
Move.
dead for a while.
Just move.
He'll creep along.
I'm waiting for Thomas.
Party will hear another banging. This one coming from up here.
She'll narrow her eyes. She'll give Jax another pat. Hey, this ain't what you said. Is that what you smelled?
Jax will start chuffing. And will start to shiver.
Well, you
Maybe
don't
he
like
doesn't know these
whatever's in
veterans
there.
fight that well.
Party will
No,
hear
he knows.
the party will hear another banging of metal far above them, in the metal rafters above.
Well, what's the plan? So we gonna hide? We gonna take a position?
We're gonna go left, like I said.
Okay, come on.
Towards the banging?
There's banging all around us.
Very well.
Yeah, there's banging on the sofa,
Come, Thomas.
banging on the couch.
If they get to the actual stairs, hey, Holden, you go first. I'm pretty tired.
Okay.
She'll go after him.
All right, Demon Slayer boy,
Yes.
make me a perception check with advantage.
Ooh. Yeah, wow. Really?
Oh no!
Can we get,
Never
can we
mind.
can we get an inspiration for this, please?
You should have done the recap,
I think we should
baby.
save it, but
Oh well.
Does anybody else have it besides me?
Nope.
I think we should save it.
Yeah, we still got a nat 20 stealth that we haven't lost yet, so I'll hold on to it for now.
Well, that's meta. But anyway.
Yeah, but
All right, so the party continues.
Yeah.
Okay.
I stand in front of Jax and Mooney to protect them from anything that might shoot them.
A very
Even
small
though I'm
wall.
one-third Jax.
A very small wall, but still sturdy, dependable.
Yes.
Small.
Mooney knows how to pick him.
I just
She
noticed it's a 2-3.
She hopes that he wields his penis like a baseball bat for anything that comes their way.
Mm.
All right, time for
Oh.
some advanced production value.
What a great bludgeoning
Oh,
weapon
boy.
that is.
Advanced spoopy.
Also, this is new music from radio.
Thank you, radio.
Radio.
Radio,
Oh,
kill the radio, star.
Do you guys hear it? I don't hear it.
It's not up yet, I think.
What?
no, it's playing right now.
It is?
Oh.
Okay, hang on. Let me
Yeah,
adjust
it's like
all my
really
lights.
light flutes and stuff. It's very pretty.
What? It's not flutes. What?
Oh, well, I don't know
Mine-
fucking instruments.
Mine
are
is
there?
on You Should Pray.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's
It's
the
like
song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you turn it up on your end, Arcadum? Because I've maxed out all of my volumes. If there's any other noise, I'm gonna break my house.
Oh yeah, this is more like a not an organ, but like a
Do you hear that?
spooky piano chorus thing. Yeah.
Yes, there we go. Thank you.
Okay. One moment, please. Adjusting maximum production value. So this should. Now,
I get one of those Discord notifications with all my volumes max. It's just my house falls apart.
that doesn't. Oh, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Okay. That's okay.
What do you think we're gonna find, guys?
Not a demon.
I still wondering about. Remember when Took sensed all the different alignments? I'm still wondering about that.
Well, that was back
That's
before we got
miles
on the
away.
tram and went, 700 miles through the demon.
Yeah.
Oh, because that was all we knew is it was deep down.
Yeah. That was
And I
when we
did
were
bring
trying
it
to
up
figure out one of which 5 directions we wanted to take, and then said jumping off a cliff is fine.
The elevator, I believe you called it.
Yes.
Yes.
The elevator.
I was very
Oh,
pleased
yeah.
with that. I just love seeing how excited Taz gets. Yes!
Look, we finally went to the place he's wanted to go all this time.
Yes.
It's awesome.
And there's so many things for him to touch that he keeps getting yelled at for touching.
Yeah. Stop touching shit. Like a child.
It's like
Now.
a toddler who wants to touch everything.
And then
The more-
and then questions why he's being treated like a child.
The more you say
Well-
no to Took, the more he acts like a child.
Well, he's gonna get the backhand.
He's gonna
Keep
touch
saying.
the outlet. He's gonna touch the stove. He's gonna go into the oven.
I'm a
Well.
big boy now.
I bet he's gonna try to drive the car.
Oh.
I like this music. It's eerie. It's great.
It's very good.
Oh, finally. Yes. Yes, I have achieved it. a forbidden production.
Was it a metal banging we heard, guys? Or just a banging?
It was metal, like... Yeah, it was like metal banging from behind, and then up to the left, and then above us in the rafters.
Interesting.
Excuse me.
There's raptors above us.
There's raptors
Clever
above us.
girl.
Clever girl.
That would be sick. Moony would be so excited to try
Well.
to tame some raptors.
There were dinosaurs on Corvallis
Bones.
at one point.
Yeah.
Were there
Yes.
really? That's awesome.
Yes,
Yes,
we had a
know
dinosaur
this.
bone.
What happened to
Yeah.
them?
It's in the forge. That's
yeah.
all the way across the continent, trying to get to a pool.
Yeah,
It's a
that thing we're
dinosaur
following, it's
forge.
inside the belly.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Maybe that's what's fueling it. The ancient rage of the dinosaurs.
Maybe. Who knows?
Has nothing to do with a Hydra.
Or maybe
Well,
it's the God
all
Emperor.
we did know was that bone would have gave me a lot of bleed if I ever made something out of it.
Oh.
Yeah. It was a bleedy bone.
I don't remember what it did for armor. I just remember if I put it on a weapon, it got added 3 or 4 damage as bleed to attack.
Oh, we could have given it to Jax as a toy. He needs a toy. He's been such a good boy.
Yeah, just a spiked bone that makes his tongue bleed every time he bites
Oh, it's
into it.
spiked? Oh,
Well, no,
I was
no, no,
picturing
but that's-
like a femur.
No, yeah, I mean that's just the property it gives is that it gives bleed stuff to it.
Super
so.
impale.
Mhm.
Mm.
And there.
Well, you do have to make it up to Jax after you teased him and with that other dog.
Oh, he's such a good boy. What? We're not supposed to be focused.
It's good. Okay. This is sick. Alright. Think. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, cool, awesome. Hopefully I don't
Wonder
just
what we're gonna get.
smash people out of it.
I wonder if Took still has a sample considering that body is gone.
Alright,
Oh.
here we go.
Who knows?
This is what you find at the top of the stairs.
It's my precious.
Should I zoom out or we
Not
proceed?
yet. I'm waiting for everybody to get in first.
I
Okay.
loaded in and I zoomed into my character.
I loaded it.
Everybody in?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will now zoom you guys up. You
I'm
see
ready.
this room.
Mm.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ah.
So-
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh,
Give me a perception check as soon as you come in here.
I wonder what those do.
Let me select my
Yo.
babies.
Nothing good.
Who says this? Maybe they're what's keeping the demons away.
Okay.
Man.
As you walk in, what you see before you is a large central chamber, not unlike the one that you've encountered before in the Dwarven City. However, this one has one distinct difference. In the center of the room, there is a pool of black-looking liquid, and it seems to be beating, as in spherical undulations will come out of the main pool of liquid and are floating throughout the area, transfixed in space, defying gravity, floating around the room in almost perfect spheres, except ripples appear on them somewhat from the smaller, tinier spheres floating in the area.
Don't like that one bit.
Imagine being
Show us.
inside of a lava lamp, essentially.
Oh,
She'll smash herself to the side. They do what are that?
I'm not sure what that is. Maybe I should get a closer look.
Do not touch that.
Fine.
well, I mean, to be fair, a lot of that's touching us, whether we want to or not.
I'm stuck by the wall again.
I'm clearing the wall, hold on. There you go.
Holdan pokes one of the small orbs that float near him. Does it pop
With
or does
what?
it just... Oh.
Brother,
His
don't
finger.
touch.
With what?
Oh.
His
Brother,
finger.
don't touch.
Alright, you will stroll up to one of the spheres and poke it with your finger. As you do so, you will notice that it kind of warbles back and forth in the slight direction of the pressure of your finger.
Okay.
It felt
Just.
solid.
Oh, wait. That didn't feel like a bubble, it just floated away.
Don't
Why'd you touch it? Don't touch nothing.
Is
What
nobody
in all of
listening?
creation is this place?
All
I
we
don't
need is
know.
a map.
But
Well,
I don't like it.
The map says this is a station but he'll kind of look at the
Is
map
that
again.
there again? Like the last one?
Is what there? This? Oh yeah.
Yeah, the ticker board. Oh.
Yep.
Begins to read.
Well, as you walk up and start reading the lines in Dwarvish here, things are, well, a little bit stranger. Here, you will see that there are signatures and writing indicating in Dwarvish that there is some kind of trade going on. There are names that you don't recognize and addresses that you don't recognize, but they seem to be a part of the city. But what you notice is that some of them seem to draw out, and some of the Dwarvish symbols are just gibberish. Almost as if madness has taken the writer. Above, the scheduled appointments and deliveries and the trams are all out of sync, and you doubt they're even functioning. But there is one thing that you do notice. There is a glowing rune above each of the different doorways. The Dwarvish rune meaning to flee or emergency.
Something went wrong here. Something terribly wrong. Looks at the frickin' beating in the room.
I mean, yes, that looks very wrong.
I am saying the dwarves knew that something went wrong. And they abandoned this place.
What is this material that floats around us?
I don't know.
Whatever it is, it's strange.
Well, don't think I can think of. We could ask one of the constructs that we ran into in the last building, in the last station, if they're here.
Are those? Oh, I was gonna say, are there more of those here?
I don't know.
Hey, why don't you see if it's magical?
Yeah. Any of you learned types want to investigate it? Just don't touch it.
Are all these small particles, oops, these small particles, are these the same thing, Arcadum?
Yeah, they're just smaller versions of the big ones.
So do they just float around and bump into us?
Yep, bounce off of you.
Do they go down the stairs too?
They don't seem to.
She would try to stay like on the second step from here to where she doesn't get touched by these things. She
Okay.
keeps watch that way.
I want to try something.
I mean,
Would I be able to push one of the small spherical thing into the other room?
Are you saying that you want to try and push one into another?
Yeah, into the other room. Not in itself, but
Okay.
He wants to push
Just
one
do it.
down the stairs.
yeah.
So, you try to push it down the stairs?
Yeah.
Alright, you kind of cup one, and you kind of
Hey, what you doing? Quit
push
that.
push it past Moony towards the stairs. It gets probably like a couple feet, and then it will suddenly drop. Becoming liquid, it will smack into the stone, and you will see that it will burn the stone away.
Mooney's
Oh.
pissed. She will hit Took in his head with the bottom of her halberd. Hey! The fuck was that?
That's to see what it was gonna do.
Jax will start
That's not
to
what-
growl.
Get the fuck out of
A
here.
whimpering growl coming from below, from behind you.
You either with us or you against us, Took. What the fuck was that? Come on.
That's to see what it does. Alright.
Luke,
Well, now you
stop
know.
playing. Let's
And now you
move.
pissed something else off. Come on, we gotta go.
I mean, which way are we going? We're gonna try and go up
Away
where we
from
saw
there.
those construct things before. Or are we
Took
gonna go
woke something
across?
up. Come on.
Do we have any instructions here on directions?
Also, are you sure you want to get near that thing?
We're going to the other side. She smashed herself against the wall.
Thomas will start to look at the writings here. Perhaps there's something we can find, Boldrum. There has to be something in all this madness.
I try not to decipher madness for my own sanity, but if you are more inclined, then be my guest. I will translate as needed.
Let's see. It seems that someone... There's more coming in than there is going out. So, more coming in and going out. Surely this is an actively used place. He checks his map again. Yes, this is one of the main ports to the underground lake. Surely they would have more activity than this. Or perhaps there's a different station that does more. Would you say that we came in on a residential tram? Perhaps they are separated in such a way. Not sure. The machinery would lead me to believe otherwise. Surely they wouldn't let just anyone have access to such a thing. Then again, perhaps, and then his old man ditherings are interrupted as you hear, coming from down the stairs behind you,
Come on.
Jack's
You gotta
quiet.
go.
Oh, wait, what?
I think it's time to run.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's move.
Move to one of the stores, I guess, and
we should take cover.
What is this?
That's a bench.
Oh, okay. Around the bench.
There's a store over here. We could hide.
Yeah.
move into the
Come
store.
on. She'll post up and make sure that everybody gets in. And she is gonna glare at Took when he goes by. You
I
did
sit
this.
under this bench.
Okay. And she'll get over here. She'll dismount and try to shove her giant dog into here. Come on, Jax, get in there.
Oh, wait, now we're near two of those things. There's one right there, and there's one right there.
Hold it. We can see it. Shut up.
Alright, as you guys get to here, make me perception checks. Okay. With those perception checks, this is what you see. Slowly, but surely, something approaches from the stairwell. You see an inky black claw appear, softly touching down on the stone. The stone slightly sizzles as the black liquid substance from its outer membrane leaks out onto the ground. As it enters this room, the strange black floating spheres bump into it, but instead of bouncing off, spread out and disappear beneath its flesh. Took feels a sense of wrongness, one that he can't quite describe, for his instincts tell him demon, but his fear tells him something else entirely. As you see this creature appear.
Look at all those baby
Yo.
hands.
Oh, I thought it was a snake, but it has hands and legs.
What the stone is that?
The creature moves forward, almost cat-like in its movements. Down low to the ground, on all fours, with a set of 4 arms slowly picking over the ground. These smaller, more childlike hands carefully inspecting each stone one of them stopping and then pulling it up to the main head, in which you will see that the creature's side of its face will open, revealing a mouth, and it will take a deep breath.
Moony can see it from there, right?
Yep, everyone can.
She's gonna marshal it.
That is
Yeah, I'm gonna
insufficient.
do that too. Do I do it at advantage? I don't know if it is a demon or not. I'll just do advantage.
You do not have advantage, Took.
Then that would be...
Still a nat
Yeah,
20.
it's still not 20. Hell yeah.
Alright, we'll start with you, Boldrum. What would you like to know?
Do we have a place for this money?
I believe you're asking me, Lolly. Right?
Yeah, I mean, on the notes.
I got
Okay.
you, baby. Let me cover
Okay.
it up. Yeah, go ahead.
Let's get ability list.
Okay. Creature has the following effect. Yes?
Sorry, what's its name?
The creature is called a Demotherian drone.
Can you spell that for me? D-E-M-O.
I got you.
I mean, as soon as he starts linking things, it'll have it.
P-H-A-R-I-A-N.
I am ready for abilities.
Okay, its abilities are as follows. Psychic Wounds. Damnulution. Sinful Adaptation. Synaptic Alignment. Somebody's really loud in the mic right now. Abyssal Jaws. Paramore.
Ooh. He just wants some loving.
Paramore.
Are you choosing Paramore?
Yes, sir.
Alright. This creature may attach itself to a creature of higher CR. This kills this creature. If it does so, it adds 60 maximum hit points to that creature, the hasted condition to that creature, and Abyssal Jaws.
Sick.
Horrific.
Okay, who's next?
Is it an instant kill?
It kills the creature attaching itself to the other creature. Yes.
Yeah, like the leeches we fought before when they attached themselves to the big guy.
The mouthers.
Cool.
Yeah. Alright. I would like Psychic Wounds if 24 is enough.
Sure thing.
I need to protect Holden's tiny brain.
Not my tiny brain. One moment, please. Checking something. Alright. Psychic Wounds is as follow. This creature deals its damage through itemized AR and SR. This creature prevents the destroyed condition whenever it kills a creature.
Right.
Sorry, I don't really understand.
Oh, I guess is the destroyed condition what would normally send like demons back or something?
Correct, as well as undead.
Okay.
Oh, okay, let me put that, okay. The things it kills... What should I call it? Stay in unlife? Stick around?
It just ignores destroyed condition.
Ignores the...
Mhm.
Okay, I'll put that in quotes. Example, demons, undead. Okay.
I wonder what that means.
Who's next?
Took.
Duke, what do you want to know?
Question to the party. I'm curious to learn its type of creature, but would you like me to just learn one of the abilities instead?
I would say either get sinful adaptation or synaptic alignment.
Okay, so you'd rather me check the ability.
Or you could check its senses to see if it has like life sense or blind sense, so that way we know if we can sneak by it.
That's actually pretty good. Yeah, I'll check for senses.
This creature has tremor sense of 120 feet.
Ooh, Lord.
100.
We're 145.
Oh, good.
Well, there is a loud beating in the center of the room.
Is that all it has, or does it also have like just normal eyesight, smell, and that?
It has tremor sense 120 feet.
All right. Cool.
Do we share that with each other?
I tried to share it a little. I mean, quietly share it.
Yeah, whispered.
Well, if we're gonna move, we gotta move right now. She'll poke Zu'el in the back. What we doing?
Alright, Coffee, you fly up in the air a little bit, and then throw a rock into the other side of it if it starts moving this way to distract it.
Yes, of course, Chief. Immediately.
I think you mean shoot an arrow, not throw a rock.
Why waste an arrow? But whatever.
Well, because she has jack shit for strength, and she's not gonna throw a rock very far.
Doesn't matter.
Wouldn't you just fly and then drop it?
Yeah, so how high up do these orbs go? Like the big black ones?
They go up all over the place.
Okay.
Coffee is not flying to this place without hitting. Like, it's going to be rolls if she doesn't want to hit any of them.
Gotcha. Okay. I just wasn't sure if like the big black ones were stationary and like the little ones were moving around, or how it was. But
They're all moving.
all right. Cool.
Okay.
Well,
Anything else?
just wait here, see where it goes. If it gets too close to us, we'll shoot an arrow somewhere to distract it.
Moony absolutely frowns, but she'll hold her position.
Well, if it's tremor sense, if we don't move, it won't sense us, right?
You saw it sniffing that rock. She's gonna wrap her hands around Jax's nozzle to try to keep him quiet.
Creature will curiously stop in front of this, and then it will leap into it.
Curious. Well, it's in there. Let's move. Go.
Mooney's gonna widen her eyes as far as possible and see if she sees any further, like a baby inside of a womb.
You will see this creature leap out of this one.
Son of a bitch.
And it will leap into this one.
What a little cutie. It's like at the McDonald's playpen.
Alright, what do you guys do?
Move quickly and quietly. When one pops out, don't move.
All right, if that's what you want to do. Hold steady as soon as we see it.
Just slowly make our way up that way. Keeping an eye out for any more things that pop out of the orbs.
Okay.
Stealthily and slowly.
I'm dead.
No.
They touched it. No.
And when you get to about here, perception checks, please.
Hey, we all have bliss. Look, we're shiny. Oh, not that one.
Moony Black.
Jesus, Holden.
The duality.
Alright. Attention everybody who is currently listening and currently playing. If you do not like body horror or have any other such triggers, I'm giving you this moment to turn away now. Okay, that should be sufficient. Holden sees something.
Oh boy!
Alright, Holden. Get some zoomies in over here. Okay. Flash of blood will come out of this object here. As you see this creature fall to the ground. One of its wings broken clean off as blood splatters on the floor. This creature will pounce on top of it and hold it down as the creature struggles to claw and bite and snap at it. But this creature will hold it down, and then you will see it start to vomit the same black ichorish ooze on top of the imp. The imp will start convulsing as the creature will get up and observe it. You will see this.
Holden taps whoever's next to him and points over theirs, just to let him know that there's something happening.
Good. No, I never planned on having children, but your games always make me happy with that decision, Arcadum.
Would Took understand what they just said?
No.
Okay.
Once it's
I don't
gone,
think those were
Holden
words, buddy.
turns back. Okay, it's
I'm
gone
pretty
now.
sure those were words.
It's gone now. We can move.
Slowly. Steadily.
Also, I think they turned that demon into a baby.
We'll talk about it later.
Thomas is fucking shook.
Moody's just grossed out. Still focused, though.
Okay. When you get to this point, Boldrum, you can see that up here above this, there is some dwarvish writing that says Tram Control Station.
There it is. Up there on the left, he gestures to Zu'el with a finger. Tram controls.
Then let's get there and hurry about it.
Okay, as you enter, you can see that there are a series of dials, levers. There appears to be more of the same markings that you saw on the other side of the room. with the larger side of the room where everything's kind of mapped out on when they're arriving, you can see that there is a soft glowing glyph indicating that this station currently has a tram in it, most likely the one that you arrived by. As you start to scan the different settings and using Thomas's map, you're able to find that there is one that leads to the Great Eastern Lift. It seems to just require a simple turning of the dial, changing from the southern facing port entrance to the eastern facing lift entrance. To kind of expand it outwards, so the stations and trams are all on a network that have these big movable circular diodes, allowing the tram to point into a different direction.
Mm-hmm. Our tram would go from facing south to facing east.
Yes.
Good. I indicate to Zu'el that this will shift the station to face east from south.
Wait, the whole thing?
Hey.
Oh.
Shall I go ahead and do it?
I should give caution.
That's a lot of tremors.
That's going to cause a lot of noise.
Hey.
Yeah, I was going to say, turning a whole building, that sounds like a lot.
Well, if the whole thing is moving, then wouldn't it be easier for us to sneak out?
Not necessarily.
Alright, the alternative is running for our lives and possibly getting caught by one of those things? Look, I don't want to get caught by them either, but... Look, do you want to take it slowly and carefully, or run like hell?
We've never been the most conspicuous group. But
Moony
with
mouths
Coffee's
up.
help, we could try and...
Do I know how long it would take until the tram departs once we activate this?
Several minutes for it to finish its process.
Well, it seems the tram's automated and it'll depart after a few minutes. So, we have to board it before it leaves. Otherwise, we're doomed.
Then that means we'd have to run.
I think so. I think if we take too long, we'll miss the tram.
Is there any other ways to get to the tram from here besides the way we came? Maybe a shorter route?
Thomas doesn't see one on his map.
I don't think so.
Well, unless we want to look around more, see what we find. The only thing we can do is then just to hit the button and run.
Well, wait.
Hey.
Well, if the thing's automatic, does that mean our tram's going to eventually leave without us anyways if we don't spin
Yes.
it? Because didn't we say they go back and forth? So I don't think we have that much time to wait, maybe. I don't know.
Hey,
Boldrum should know more about this than I do.
I think Holdan has a point. I think we need to do this now, or else we might miss our tram. But if we explore,
Moony will slide halfway down Jax and hold her arm out to Thomas.
You want to ride, old man? We gotta
Oh.
go quick.
Oh, yes, I think that's best. Little Raina, come along, my dear. Oh, yeah, come now. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Come on, you sit behind me.
all right.
She'll put on her racing goggles. She'll nod.
We ready? Best
Miss-
keep up, you hear?
Master Zu'el.
Hit the button. Let's
Hey,
go.
hold on to your butts. Hits it.
I can't, it's under my plate armor.
All right. Boldrum places his hand on the dais and slowly begins to turn it. As he begins to turn it, he can feel the area beneath him start to rattle and shake. He presses the lever forward to affirm the command, and then the entire party will feel the ground begin to shake. And as the ground shakes, you will see that all of these spheres are disturbed, beginning to shake and bounce around. It is difficult to keep your feet, like the quaking earth, until finally you grow more accustomed to it, or perhaps the turning of the station falls on its own tracks. Whatever the case, it seems at least somewhat stable enough to walk. However, you can hear the distant sounds of screams, roars, and other noises that you can't quite identify. Okay.
We run.
So, it sounds like the party wants to run.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're just gonna take off like a shot.
Very well. In that case, we're going to do this a different way. I need everyone to make, for me, athletics checks.
How do you want me to do it with
You roll as Jax
buds here.
because you're riding on
just
top of
pups?
it.
Okay.
Jax counts as
Athletics?
all of you.
And then coffee.
Man, we suck at this.
I don't.
Do we want to re-roll Jax's with my inspiration?
I think it's
Still like
It's hard to say because we don't actually know what's going to happen, and we may have a more dire situation coming up.
We probably want to save it for like a natural one.
Okay. All right. Well, then we'll keep those rolls then.
So be it.
We zooming.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow the old man is out front, leaving you all in his dust.
The old man not in plate.
Look, this isn't fair. I have shorter legs than all of you.
Should put racing stripes down the sides of Jax.
No, it's a big lightning bolt. Ka-chow!
Somehow finds the time to buzz in lightning bolts on both his sides.
Now it's time for Higgs picks. All right.
And here today at the Wacky Racers.
All right, let's do this. Party begins to flee. As they begin to flee through this room, they will see that creatures begin to appear inside of the spheres, and since you have taken to running, there is no hope for stealth. At maximum speed, you leap and run forward as creatures begin to appear and pour outwards. Okay. You will see. Got some of that. A little bit of this. Nope, not that.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Sorry.
Drop him!
Sorry.
Doppelgangers, kill him.
Okay. Oh boy. When you get to about this point, you will see these creatures start to pour out, leaping out into the frame. Behind you, these creatures begin to move forward. Party keeps hauling ass.
Come on, let's go, Jax.
Go, 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 go.
Mm-hmm.
With how much magic we used on that tram, we really don't want to be caught in another one of those.
Okay. And so the party continues to run.
Deja vu. Drifts down the steps.
When you get to this point, creatures will leap from the mist.
Oh, what the hell?
You will see these creatures appear. Barely visible through the mist.
That could have been bad if I continued.
Oh.
That's different.
Oh, it's shooting little needles out of its little.
You will recognize the creature somewhat, because one of them has been cut down the middle, and its wound is still healing. You will recognize the remnants of one of the Hellglaives.
Oh.
Oh.
Moony will put her hands on either sides of Jax's eyes like blinders on a racehorse.
Don't look, come on!
Hey guys, I think if those things kill us, we turn into them.
No shit, brother. Keep running.
Alright, you leap down inside, running towards the tram, which is now facing the opposite direction. Even at this distance, you can already hear it starting to power up. And when you get to this point,
Close.
something appears in the air above you, landing here. As you run underneath, you will see this.
Don't look, Jax.
This is awesome.
Hell yeah, it is.
So I heard you like demons.
By the
Well,
way,
we put-
good choice in
I
music.
don't think these are demons.
So we put monster blood in your demons, so they're not demons anymore.
Alright, this is what you see landing on the banister above. You could tell that it once took on the form of the demon known as a Kazan, but now it is something else entirely.
Yo, let's go.
Ugh.
I wonder if that was the Kazan on the tram.
Yeah, I was about to say, does the Kazan parts that were torn off, does it have horns and stuff, or?
You don't have really time to take a long look at it as you are going at maximum
No.
speed.
Or going fast?
It was locked in a fucking suit of armor.
Should we stop and study, you guys?
As you
Nope.
run
No.
underneath
Yeah,
it,
should we?
you will see the
That's a
creature
good idea.
vomit down the same black ichorous material behind you, leaving up
Nope.
steam and melting through metal and stone as you run towards the
Bye-bye.
tram.
Wait, let me take a sample.
Running,
I kick Took.
running towards the tram at maximum speed. Eventually, you are able to make it back onto the tram and close the one with all the suits of armor in it closed. Moments before the same black ichorous material is sprayed onto the outward casing of the tram as it pulls away, and its speeds begins to increase, and there is a faint, perhaps sliver of relief that each of you feel as it moves away.
A sliver? Are you kidding me? Moony is massively relieved.
Man, they really don't give you a lot of time after they turn that building and make things go.
Hmm. What were those?
It's been a long time since I've had to run that fast.
That was horrible.
They'll just kind of like put both hands on his hips and it'll like push his upper back backwards to like crack his back.
Boldrum is trying to catch up outside the train.
Oh no, I forgot Boldrum.
My man,
It won't let me get to him.
Let me in!
just deleted, placed again.
Oh well, not much lost.
Weird.
She'll pat down her heaving pupper.
You did so good. What a good boy. You the best boy. You know that dog with all those mounts, he ain't got nothing on you.
I don't know what those creatures were, but they sure as shit weren't demons.
No,
She'll
they
look
were-
around and seeing no immediate threats. She's gonna stomp on over here.
Hey, move, little Raina.
What if they're
I
just a
got
different
words.
kind of demon?
Oh, boy.
Hey! Hey, you.
Yes.
I didn't do
As
it.
soon as he looks at her, she's gonna take a right hook right to the side of his face.
Hey, that was for throwing that black shit at me.
She'll do a left uppercut.
And that was for bringing their attention to us. Don't do
I was
that
trying-
again.
I wasn't trying to push it to you. I was trying to push it past.
I don't want to hear no excuses. Don't do it again. I didn't like it. You almost got his cue.
Okay.
There.
She'll go
But
back
didn't
to
you see how
petting
it-
checks.
And as she goes off, Tuke's just rambling. But it's the liquid. Fell.
She'll pop on since everyone's so quiet.
I don't want to stay in this room. You guys is creepy.
I look to see if the Kazan's still in this one.
It is.
Oh,
Okay, well, at least there's that. Hey,
Oh, they got nice benches in the other one. Let's go.
So, do we think there's more demons the other way? Or do you think we've cleared this thing finally?
Thomas will move up to the window. And then he'll check his map. According to this, there's no more stations until we reach the lift. The lift is out across this black lake, however.
How long do you think we got till we get there?
Oh,
Come over there.
a couple hours, I would suspect.
She'll rudely interrupt.
When you say black, you mean like that stuff we just saw?
I would presume water, but I'm not sure, to be honest. Oh,
She'll
That-
squint.
that would be most concerning if the water supply has been contaminated, considering that so-called purified water tank that Tuke and I were looking at had those things in it.
And what thing's in it?
The monsters that we saw
Oh,
in the mist.
Yeah.
oh, so that's where they were hiding. How'd they
They
get in
transformed the demons into something else.
But what?
That's a very good question.
Well, how long's it going to take, Thomas? To go
Said
from
a
here
few
to there?
hours.
couple hours, I believe.
I would like to take a really long nap. We gonna be safe or not?
I think so.
Safe in for now.
Okie dokie, you guys keep watch. I'm going to bed.
Well,
Yeah.
let's go back into the more padded area, not in this
Yeah.
creepy room.
This place sucks.
As
The whole
for
place
you two,
sucks.
She just mumbles.
I hate everything about this place. This place.
you keep defying what I say like a petulant child, I'll keep treating you like one, and I will leave your ass behind. Don't tempt me.
Right. Tuke walks off.
It kind of undercuts your cool exit if you giggle softly underneath the mic.
There's no way we can get to the cargo in the north side, right?
I don't know, we didn't check to see if the door was open as
Well,
the train was moving.
I would like to check before we rest.
I mean, there could be some good stuff in there.
I mean, we need supplies. We are running low, and it'd be best if we could before we arrive at our lift.
Fine, I'll go with you. Let's go take a quick look.
All right.
She'll go to find the comfiest cushion she could find. Does Tuke look sad? Is he a sad boy getting disciplined?
By Zu'el, no. Well, not by anyone, but he does feel, or at least look slightly guilty of the of attracting one of those to where we were.
Is his demeanor a little down? That's really what I'm going
Ever
for.
so slightly. Not like
Okay, she'll come
Well,
on him.
I mean,
Oh,
he's a
come on,
sociopath.
Tuke.
He has no emotion.
You didn't mean any of that. It was just an accident. Okay, just don't do it again. Now,
yeah,
I'll sit over here. You want to play with Jackson? We'll take a nap.
sure.
She goes to sleep immediately.
So, two, do you think your bird thing can do that thing it did before and puke out a gem?
Why?
I don't know. What if it gave us a cool one that we could use for something?
Hmm.
Or what if it puked up something that wasn't a gem, like a potion?
That's a question. Maybe I have time to make a potion or two with it. Huh. Hey, Cop.
What?
How long will you puke out the one a random gem?
Well, I haven't had anything to eat, so.
Ah,
Oh no! Why does he sound like that?
I can't really puke up a gem if I haven't anything to eat, you know.
Ah. Here's a. Well, I guess once we get out of the team ways, we'll see what we can do about that.
Who about what, Duke?
Oh, well, in order to, I guess, eventually puke out a gem, he needs to eat.
Wait, you haven't been feeding your pet? That's animal abuse.
I thought,
Wow.
well, I mean, Took knows nothing about handling an animal. Well, I mean, it's a magical creature. I thought it didn't need to eat.
Oh, that poor thing's been starving then.
Oh. And we didn't pack rations for him.
My life is a constant state of and neglect.
My God.
Okay. Meanwhile, back at the northern door. The door's open.
Okay, to the cargo room.
Yes, at least
All right.
to the next one. This is specifically the door to the north of the actual Nope room, which you will see.
The more actual Noper room, I see.
I hope not.
You will see this.
A bunch of no-puri in here.
Ooh.
Oh. This really does look worse.
Oh, Boldrum, you grew your beard back. Crazy.
Silence. I'm
Is
fixing
that a
it.
tree? What is that? What is this?
Perception?
Well, yeah, go ahead, yeah.
Like, just what do we see?
What you see in this room defies what you thought you were going to see. Almost to the point you're not really sure if it's real. Inside this cart, you can see that there is a slick, almost slimy mildew. Not really mildew, but a sick, slimy substance that covers the area inside. It seems to be shaped to look like trees and bushes, and they are even flowering. Except that their flowers are all made out of a strange metal.
I've
Zu'el,
never seen anything like that.
make me an Arcana check with advantage.
Oh boy. Pretty good.
You don't know exactly what this is, but you recognize it, or you have felt this feeling before. A slight feeling each time the madness within is provoked. You sense the presence of the Black Hand.
What? That's
What is it, Master Zu'el?
strange. Just an odd feeling. Kind of like when I feel the presence of the Black Hand, and he'll kind of like start reaching his hand out towards to touch the flower.
I hold my arm out to stop you.
Huh? What?
It's not safe for us to be experimenting alone. We should have everyone before we attempt to.
You're probably right, but I don't know if I would trust them in this area. They seem to like to touch things constantly when told not to.
You are correct. But I hope that Tuk's sample will prove some insight on those creatures. We will need to know more before we fight them.
Well, if they're killing demons, I say leave them be. I don't want to fuck with them if I don't have to.
And what happens once they're done killing demons? Will they not kill us instead?
That's a future problem. They gotta kill all the demons first. And there's plenty of those.
Short-sighted solution to a long-term issue.
Or just letting two enemies fight each other to death, and then we come in behind and sweep up the weak.
I agree with that, but
I must go pee poop. I'll be right back.
hopefully we'll find someone to tell all this to. I really hope we don't die in vain before we can accomplish our mission. Someone needs to know what we found.
Finally, something we can agree on.
Although I am curious about that metal that flower has. I'm not going to touch it, but I'm just so curious. It's almost like it's liquid metal.
I'm more curious as to why it has the presence of the Black Hand.
You see, I don't understand that. You and your patron and your connection, but I take your wisdom and knowledge of the arcane as something to be our benefit, and you have not led us wrong so far, so I trust in your judgment in this.
I mean, it's just like having another voice in your head that gives you guidance.
Like Gezakine for Kapheira?
Something like that, yeah. Similar.
Yeah, last time I spoke to a god, bad things happened. I try not to do that anymore.
That's because you were an idiot and misinterpreted what he said, probably.
You don't know what he said.
And apparently you don't either.
Fair. Good point. Yeah, I tried to pray to Astaroth and I got Agamemnon in my head. It's bizarre, strange, and utterly unnerving.
Mm-hmm. Was this before or after we cut your arm off?
Before.
And have you tried praying to him since?
No. I left that coin back at the fortress.
Well, again, Boldrum, I think you're a little bit too quick to give up on things.
I haven't given up on you.
You'll raise an eyebrow.
I think you're a good leader. I think Vil was wrong to not trust you.
I don't think it was a trust issue that she had with me. I think it was a battle of leadership issue.
Human, hot-blooded, rash. But I'm not one to talk, really.
That's every race. Believe me, in my youth I was just as hot-blooded and rash, and I did a lot of stupid things. But I learned from them.
Hey. And I hope to learn as well.
Well, when you get to be my age, I'm sure you'll have learned something by then.
Boldrum smirks. I hope to as well.
Let's keep going and see what else we can find in here. There's gotta be more than just these metal flowers.
Alright, I trust your judgment. I'll keep an eye out.
Step.
Look, if the Black Hand's responsible for those things we saw, I think we're gonna be in trouble.
Responsible for what?
Those monsters coming out of that ooze.
What? Why would he summon those things?
To fight demons, right? That's what you said.
I don't know what summoned those, but I feel like it was not him.
If you say so. I don't understand all that magic nonsense.
I don't either. But there's been a lot of shit going on the Earth and the Demon Wastes. A lot of shit that nobody's known about for hundreds of years. So maybe the demons fucked up and summoned them here when they were trying to do something. I don't know. Or maybe they've been here for eons, and the demons just dug them up.
Oh no, super
Mhm.
demons.
You know,
Or the
thinking
dwarves
of
could have delved too far down.
much history of the doors has been lost to the ages and the centuries since. It was
Yes,
nice.
but how you misplace a whole city, I still have yet to figure out.
I don't know either. I really don't.
It's one thing for the city to be lost, but the name as well.
It's unfathomable. As a long-lived species, it's unheard of that even we would have forgotten such things, unless it was forbidden knowledge, something buried, something shameful.
Maybe something to ask when we get back. Maybe I'll make that trek to Demon's Deep and see what they know about this city.
He sighs and looks at the badge that he got back at the previous station. Maybe I found a new home. Maybe they'll be able to listen to me then. Not Boldrum of Demon's Deep, but Boldrum of Zaracost.
Well, one step at a time. You still got a lot of shit to do.
Hey, that we do.
I will wait here for the DM to get back. So what's the sleepy people doing back in the other compartment?
I can't believe it, Coffee. He's just starving his pet bird this whole time. What a terrible bird owner he is.
Took
Well,
just
if you just asked, I would have been happy to have provided a mochi.
I
Okay, I'm
know.
back. Sorry.
He makes so much food for everyone. He doesn't
All right.
even give any to his
Did I
bird.
miss anything? What you guys up to?
You want to look around a bit
we're-
more?
Walked further in,
Okay.
see what we spot around outside the steel flowers or metal flowers.
As you start to make your way further and further along through the weird metal flowers growing out of this slimy organic substance kind of plastered all over the walls, eventually come to the other side and there is another door.
Can I examine the flowers with smithing?
Yes.
That was a very strange way of saying yes. No, that's a natural one. Unfortunate. I can't make heads or tails of these things.
Well, can always touch it.
I would rather not while it's just the two of us.
What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, I don't know. Fall into a catatonic state. Turn into a demon. Start having regrets. Ha! Kidding. I already have regrets. I look
That's
through the
unfortunate
window.
for you.
We look through the window.
On the other side, you will see that there is what appears to be a large central structure bound by chains. That is all you see in this room.
That's not normal.
Or in this cart, I should say.
Ominous.
Something's bound in there. It could be living.
Could be those dwarves Took was talking about.
Could be.
Well, only one way to find out.
We need our rest, though. Should we really?
What's 5 more minutes, Boldrum?
The difference between life and death.
It'll be such a sourpuss. It'll slap him on the back and push him forward.
Stumbles forward. Sighs. Tries to open the door. Slowly.
Okay. You open the door.
Looks inside.
Scene change.
Oh, good.
Forbidden cargo, eh? That's a strange box. One moment.
All right. As you enter this room, what you see on the other side is an enormous safe, strapped and bound with chains, covered in masterwork dwarvish locks.
Well, what do you make of it?
Well, it's a safe, all right. Why it's covered in chains, I don't know. Probably to keep it from moving in the tram, but a safe that large probably wouldn't move anyway, so it's probably something inside they didn't want to get out. I want to examine those runes and chains a bit more closely, though.
All right.
Investigation check, please. Basic.
9.
3.
What you see is the same thing I described before, although you believe now that you're closer to it, Boldrum, that these chains are meant for suspension. To keep whatever's inside from banging around.
I see. Maybe it's really not to keep it from getting out, it's to keep it from collapsing against the floor and walls. Whatever's inside is probably valuable. That much is certain.
Well, where's the door?
Let's see.
That side. You can see a large vault lock of dwarvish make. Upon it, you can see that there are blocks, tumblers, 2 keyholes, and a noticeable imprint for a hand.
Why don't you put your hand on it, Mr. Zu'el? You seem to be all about that, right?
Oh, now you want me to touch something.
Well, you're an arbiter of the Black End, are you not?
And if what's inside is a demon that's been sealed away, and when I touch it, it opens the box.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained? He shrugs slightly.
Well, first, are there any dwarven runes written on it for like names of what could be in this thing?
There are dwarven runes written all over it.
I mean,
Security, bind, alarm, stuff like that.
Fragile.
It speaks nothing about the contents, Master Zu'el, just that it's a safe.
Mm. If I lose my hand, I'm cutting off your other one.
Okay.
Walk up to it and place his hand on where the handprint is.
Nothing happens.
Probably need the keys.
I mean, I could try.
By all means.
For the rock and stone. He touches it.
Nothing.
All right. He shrugs.
Well, could be another.
You think Moony could crack it?
I'd prefer to open it the normal way.
Eh? I suppose we'll come back here after our rest and have everyone take a look at it, right?
But I would imagine since there's 2 keyholes, we need the 2 keys, and then you just put your hand on it and it'll open the safe. If you have the right handprint.
Makes sense.
We could go further up to see if there's another cart that we can investigate. Maybe there's keys further up.
If you really want to. In
Last
for a
card.
in for a copper? Thankfully, I have this warhorn on me if things get really dicey.
All right. As you get up to here, take a look through the window.
Mm-hmm.
On the other side, you see what appears to be a cart with a kitchen and eating tables in it.
No creatures that are visible that we can see?
Nope.
Looks like a dining cart. Right?
Well, let's go ahead and see if we can find some food for everybody.
Hey, probably some fresh ingredients for Kapheira, hopefully.
I doubt fresh.
Heh,
But,
fair enough.
but
Maybe
maybe
a-
some older rations.
A useful pantry, perhaps?
Okay, should be loaded.
Yep.
Well. Let's see what we got here.
A fine kitchen. Probably.
Hey, it's probably serviceable. It's not covered in demonic taint, right?
Not any more than the other carts.
Must be some rooms in here.
Are you sure we should be opening these?
I'm gonna press my ear up to the door to see if I can hear anything on the other side.
I don't hear anything.
Me either. Here, we'll start with this one that I'm in front of, and then we'll look at yours. I'll slowly open the door and peek inside.
You just see a bunkhouse.
Looks like a place where someone might have slept on the tram.
I look under the bed.
You see a clown. Time to die. I'm just kidding.
Right?
I checked the chest.
All right. As you check the footlocker, Boldrum, you will see that there is a dwarvish diary.
Hey, check this out, Mr. Zu'el. The diary.
Well, read it, boy.
All right. I start reading it aloud to him.
I think Brenda likes Brocky. No, I'm just kidding.
Stop reading immediately.
Oh, no, please, stop.
I think Brenda likes Brocky.
No? No? Nobody? Okay. Oh, alright. What you actually are reading appears to be the diary of the cook of this tram. The fellow is no poet. His words are pretty straightforward. It seems that he started keeping a diary because it was a suggestion from his wife to help keep his anger down. Things don't really get interesting till near the end of the diary, in which you can see the following mentions. There's a mention of a black hand, a visit, a shuddering that shook the city, And the last bits and pieces that you could see in the final pages of his diary are, "I have to get home. The captain's gone." And his key with him.
Apparently there was a captain with a key. And a black hand visit. The shitty city shook. Tales of the end.
Well, does that mean the Black Hand came to visit, or just one of his followers?
It said a black hand, so I think it was one of his arbiters like you.
I think that key he references is one of the keys needed to open that chest, or that vault, or whatever we found.
Most likely, yes. I don't know who that has the other one, though. Perhaps there is a captain's quarter if we continue. Again,
Maybe.
I am concerned about pursuing this alone. We opened this one.
Another bunk.
Yep.
This one appears well kept, as if it wasn't used.
Checks the chest before leaving.
Nothing in there.
Very well.
Anything under the bed?
No.
Good.
I'm going to keep this diary as just evidence of what we left behind.
Okay, inside this room, you can see that this bunk was occupied. Make me perception checks and investigation checks.
Perception. Oof. And investigation.
This room belonged to somebody with expensive taste, but a kind of paranoid sort of personality. You tell because of just the disjointed way things have been organized in this room. You also find a set of dwarven schematics. They appear to be official documents, just kind of laying on top of this bed. The schematics indicate a large, sort of spherical device. You can see that on the inside of it, at least drawn to be so, looks to be something like a crystal.
I got a bad feeling about this, Mr. Zu'el.
What is it?
This schematic. It references a spherical device similar to that beating heart that we saw. What I only can describe as a beating heart. Now, you see here, there appears to be something like a crystal in the center. Now, I'd wager that whatever this crystal is probably the heart of this matter.
So you're saying the dwarves made those black balls that those things were going in and out of? There's a crystal in the center of them?
In the center of the big one in that room, yeah. I believe so.
There's lots of big ones, Boldrum.
I know there's a lot of balls, but there was just one big one.
That's too easy.
Checks the chest.
You find several alchemical books and research notes.
Oh, this would be useful for Master Took. Alchemical research. I wonder if it has any research on those creatures. It'd be best if he saw them.
Looking at some of the titles of the... Like, are there titles on some of these books? Or is it just, like, research note books?
They appear to be books on demonology, and energy transference.
I am not a learned scholar, but we did see demons turn into those things, right?
Yeah, there's a few on here on energy transference. That might be able to help me with what I've been trying to figure out.
Hmm.
So
All right.
Am I able to grab all of them, or is there like the whole trunk is full of it, and I would have to take the trunk?
Take the trunk.
We could take the whole trunk. How much does it weigh? I can carry it.
Like 50 pounds.
Yeah, I can carry 50 encumbered.
Well, just leave it here for now. We'll come back. We need to check the other spots first.
Very well. I just suggest we don't go into the next car alone.
That door is locked.
Oh, this one's locked, Master Zu'el.
Mm-hmm. I'll try this one.
That door opens. Inside, you see a room that was not used.
All right. Moony would love to break this one down.
She'll fart in her sleep.
Well, I mean, I got a maul. I can break it down myself if I wanted to.
I don't think we want to be attracting noise by ourselves, right?
I don't know. Do we see another car that's further ahead?
You do, but that car has no door on it.
That's interesting.
You also see that the car ahead of you is moving. It shifts and twitches slightly. I think you see the remnants of a jaw.
I'm gonna step back now real slowly.
The day you betrayed!
I think the tram might be alive. And I don't want to find out.
Well, let's grab the chest. Let's go.
Okay, we pick it up together and walk it back to our companions.
That's my horse.
All right. Meanwhile,
How long has it been, Arcadum?
they've been gone like 30 minutes or so. So we can catch you guys up chronologically if you want to do anything.
Mooney's passed out. It's up to y'all.
Yeah, Tuka's gonna be making purging potions.
Holdan's just chilling and making sure no demons come in from the top or bottom.
How many hours do we have exactly? Like 2 hours?
We don't know for sure. Just said a couple.
Yeah,
Okay.
somewhere in there.
Then that is 2 purging potions. Unless it gets interrupted.
Well, that's up to you, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, nobody's going to do anything else. Let's move time forward.
Making our way back.
All right. Boys
what'd
is
you find?
back.
Puts down chest.
Oh, you got some loot.
Well, not loot for you.
Oh.
They'll kind of push it over back into here.
Oh, it's your coffee.
No, I'm just moving it out of the way. Hey, Thomas.
Oh, yes.
Can I borrow you for a moment?
Thomas will sweat. Oh. Yes, of course.
Date.
Follow
To
me.
your private tram.
A boy date?
Thomas will quickly wipe his face of any dirt.
Prestidigitation, full clean.
Yes, of course, I'm here for whatever services you require, Master Zu'el.
Thanks, I guess. But
You're welcome.
came across something strange, and I wanted to get your opinion on it.
Oh yes, of course. We should take a seat and be comfortable.
No, it's in another car.
Oh, right. We should go there immediately, away from the others, by ourselves.
Yes, because that's where the item in question is.
Good.
And I'm gonna take him to the cart that has the flower in it.
Oh, you're gonna give him some flowers?
Informs Took that we found some alchemical stuff in that chest over there, and research books on demonology.
Did
Damn
you
it,
bring
Ghaz! I was gonna make him wait for it.
Mm-mm.
Did you bring it with
That's
you?
punishment.
Yeah, it's in that chest right there.
Chest right where?
He points.
Oh. Ooh. He
So once
stops what
you're-
he's doing.
Okay. Apparently, there's a book on energy transference.
Meanwhile, in the fucking cart of romance.
Let's go.
Ah, Mr. Zu'el. Oh my goodness. Do you feel that, Mr. Zu'el?
Yeah.
It is almost as if I can feel his presence in this area. The power of our Lord. It's quite something.
What do you think it means?
Hmm.
Any idea what these flowers are? They look to be made of some kind of metal. But
Yes,
can't
I noticed that. It seems that the flowers perhaps are a representation of unity. They grow together, you see, within this strange organic compound. I believe the Black Hand is trying to tell us to unify, to bind our strength together. He'll offer his hand.
He'll take it.
Oh. Let us look at these flowers together. Thomas frolics.
But stop skipping.
No, it's important for the ritual.
I
I must maintain complete focus, Master Zu'el.
Quick, roll a 1 on insight.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Every time, dude.
he'll like half-heartedly frolic as well.
There you are, Mr.
Weird
Zu'el.
ritual.
It's important to allow your connection to the Black Hand to be unencumbered and conduited through a fellow handhaver. Now, let's take a closer look at these metallic flowers. I've never seen a metal flower before, but it seems if you see this, Master Zu'el, as he points at the growths. He begins to point out a groove of a hand that keeps repeating itself, appearing on the material. You see, it is almost as if the grip of our master on this slimy and hard exterior seems to have almost squeezed out these flowers, a budding of metal protrusions.
So should we grip them as well?
I believe that we should. With both
Very well.
hands. Together.
Very well. And he'll reach out his hand with Thomas and grips the flower with both hands.
Oh, yes, that's very good. Very good, Mr. Zu'el. I can feel...
Firmly grasp it.
I can feel the arcane energies emanating between us. We are becoming closer to our Lord, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, back at the alchemical wonderland.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready, dude.
So you see
You're
here,
welcome, Taz.
research
welcome.
on demonology, research on energy transference. Hopefully you can find something of use that has to do with those creatures we found. Oh yeah, and there was the schematic he shows Took.
Schematic.
Yeah, of this strange spherical device that looks like there's a crystal in the center.
Huh.
Can you make any heads or tails of it, Master Took?
I can skim through it. Let's see what it is. What type of check would that be?
So just make me an alchemy.
Alchemy check,
Alchemy.
yeah.
Make an alchemy check for all of it.
Okay. Alchemy check?
Oh, he's the one.
Yes.
All right, give me just a second.
And Jesus
Yeah.
always invokes his will.
Actually, no,
Zu'el
I'm
Thomas'
not
ship
reading
has been decreed as true. And
You know?
Took is the alchemical lord, as decreed by our and Jesus.
Yes. If you want, Kapheira could
I
inspire
hope
it.
you have learned your lesson, Taz. When you do shit on your own, you fail. When you do shit that I give you, you succeed.
Just
So
saying.
listen to what I fucking say.
Also,
I feel a lot of
Holdan is an
out
old
of
man.
character bullying is
Well,
happening.
technically, Boldrum gave it to
Yeah,
him, so technically he would listen to Boldrum.
I guess all that advice goes to deaf ears because you're not telling it to Took.
I know.
If Took succeeds, we all succeed. Team effort.
Oh, there we go.
I mean, that's also
Let's do some trust falls next.
Also, if she squeezes you too hard, Rena, I can get you out of there.
Took gets just too distracted to successfully do the trust fall.
I'd catch you.
All right, now I'd win. Anyway, all right, you ready, Taz? It's
Yeah.
big note-taking time, buddy.
Ooh.
These notes are of one of the dwarvish scientists working alongside the Black Hand and explains quite a bit more of the picture of the purpose of Zyracost. So, according to these notes, it would seem that the Black Hand discovered something. Whether by himself or with companions, it isn't clear. But this discovery was made within the city of Zyracost. Apparently, something hidden deep below the Black Lake. There, a place referred to as Black Glass Laboratory, they discovered ancient runes, structures, and a door. This door led to a place of wonders, magic, technology. It is in fact what many of the designs that you see here have been supplanted and reverse engineered by the discovery of this laboratory beneath the water. This technology being used to drain the demons of their potency and mana in order to power great machines discovered within the laboratory. What you have here is a record of technological advancement of a rapidity of over just a short period of 20 years. A short and explosive representation of discovered knowledge, human ambition, and dwarven ingenuity. In fact, you can see that many of the plans are not finished, but rather they are heralds to a larger plan, one that you can kind of begin to make an inkling of, but can't quite see the full picture. It seems that Zyracost was intended to be completely automated, to be a city that ran itself, And that's where the notes end.
Damn. This is
I got you.
interesting.
What is it, Master Took?
These. It tells of a discovery that was made. A discovery of a black glass lab. Ancient ruins, structures, and there was a door.
Mm-hmm.
They discovered wonders, magic, and technology. They tried to reverse engineer in Cyrocon.
Where is this lab?
In the city of Cyrocon.
Yes, we're in
Something.
Zaragoza.
It's oh right. It's hidden deep below the Black Lake.
The lake we're going over right now?
Possibly, yes. Yes.
That's very concerning.
Yeah. They tried to reverse engineer this technology. And they tried to use this technology to drain the demons of their magic. Their
Like-
power.
Like that Kazan in that room we saw?
Yes. That possibly... That might be it, yes.
Hmm.
And it's to power the machines. It was designed to, or at least the plans, or to have the city, well, maybe not plans, but the city was made to be automated.
But- But then what came first? The city or the demons?
That's a good question. I believe the city came first.
Then did they conjure the demons here to fuel their experiments?
Possibly.
Brother,
I mean,
this is
the
madness.
only reason why the demons can exist here in the first place is for something to invite them in, I suppose.
You said the thing that they were looking at was being powered by demons, so where was that getting demons if there weren't demons before and they made the demons?
I'm no demonologist. I wouldn't have a clue. I assume that they did something to bring the demons here so they can fuel their mad experiments.
Yeah.
And they lost control of it or something and brought too many demons.
Quite possibly.
Then they
Oh.
made the demon waste.
I don't know. Maybe.
You think they made that big portal that's up there that we passed when we were going to the place?
I believe so. Or at least it might be.
If the Black Hand is responsible for bringing the demons to here, then he has a lot to answer for.
Yeah. I'm starting to really not trust Zu'el and his people.
Well, they're
But
fighting.
You're his people.
I meant the
His as-
organization he comes from.
Yes, his
The
associate.
Black Hand.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I mean, they are demon fighters like you. Maybe they went wrong in the past, but maybe they seek to make amends.
There's a lot we don't know.
Hey,
I
But
suppose
to
we
be
can't.
fair, his father hands have helped us a lot too.
Yeah. I suppose we can't right away judge by the scraps of information we have.
I agree.
Hmm.
It's best to keep it, a thought, but do not judge them.
I'll keep it to myself for now, I suppose.
Hmm.
But still,
We
this
should.
Black Hand, this Black Hand might actually be maybe worse than the demons.
Ill tiding. We should at least inform them of the lab, yes?
Of course, we're heading there anyways, I believe. Yeah.
Well, we're going to the lift.
We're going. Yeah, I was gonna say we're going to some lift thing to take us back to the surface.
Yes,
Oh.
we seek the engine, but we know of the lab.
I see.
After all,
Then yes, I suppose after we take care of what we have to do, we can always check out the city.
Well, we need to take care of the engine first so we can save Minima, right?
Of course.
Aye.
Aye. We're in agreement then.
Meanwhile, back in the hugging room, Thomas will then say, Mr. Zu'el, if you'll look here, he starts to use his old man brain to explain things. I believe the petals of this metal are, well, they're grown somehow. Almost as if they are... It is not unlike a budding seed. But the metal is made out of... Well, I don't think it's metal. It's more of a chitin. Like a... And then his face will pale. Oh dear. Mr. Zu'el, I believe this is made of the same material as the creatures we saw before. Look, the black ichor. Do you not remember it? Floating in the air? Look.
I remember.
It covers the branches of these trees. He will show you his hand.
I look.
Now his hand is black because of the ichor. Oh.
So you're saying the Black Hand summoned these creatures?
Well, I think so. We're being awfully calm about this. We should get out of here.
You're right. Don't mistake. Let's just go. There's a lot that we need to figure out. Why the Black Hand would summon these things. Demon killing or no. They're wreaking havoc upon this city and brought about its probable downfall.
Thomas and Zu'el return. Okay. So, we arrive. Reyna, come here.
Mooney's spooning her at this point.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, you're so adorable. Go ahead. He'll tuck you both in.
She'll start to drool on Reyna's little hood.
Okay, we're still back at the other map.
What?
Yeah.
Help.
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 No
Help.
help.
Blah, 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 blah.
Door stuck. There.
Okay.
I showed Took the research.
Oh, yeah, good. What'd you find out? And I'll just be kind of like distant staring, like
Does-
lost in thought.
Okay, I'm gonna insight. Does something appear to be the Master Zu'el?
Yeah, just something about those flowers was throwing me off, so I had Thomas look at them with me.
Hey, there's strange metal flowers, nothing I've ever seen.
Well, what kind of metal?
I don't know. I tried to look at them.
They're not metal.
Oh,
They're not?
No. Soon be made out of the same, I guess, material as those creatures we saw back at the station. Kind
Oh,
of like their skin, or whatever you would call it.
oh, I don't feel so good.
No. What did y'all find?
Those hard-looking things next to the balls.
Took. Do you want to inform Zu'el of what you saw?
Sure. I discovered there's this ancient place full of magic, full of technological wonders, magical as well. The city was meant to be operated automatically.
How?
By being powered and using the demon's magic to give it power. It drains the demon's magic in order to power all the stuff that it has.
Well, that explains why the Kaizen was in those suits of armor and kind of confirms what my initial thought was.
Yes.
But using demons to power a city? That's awfully dangerous. Why would the dwarves do that? And what's this lab or place you said they found?
Yes, it's it's in the city of here, but it's hidden below the Black Lake. A laboratory that they found.
That's the thing, Master Zu'el. It wasn't just the dwarves. It was the Black Hand working with the dwarven scientists.
Okay. So, piecing this all together. The Black Hand and some dwarves found an ancient laboratory under the water. Took the whatever magics and technology they found there and used it to make the city automated and powered off of demon magic?
Hey,
Yeah.
and that's the thing, isn't that right, too? That there was some greater plan?
Yes, it seems like there were, or at least the people here were trying to invent all sorts of things. They had plans, but these plans, these machineries, were simply a small part of a bigger plan. And I can't quite put my finger on.
Well, I mean, you said it was to automate the city, yeah?
Well, the city itself was already made. It wasn't built by the dwarves, nor the humans.
But it's a dwarven city, Took. It was made by the dwarves.
Except the dwarves discovered the city. So what made the city, if not the dwarves?
Wait. You're saying the city was here before the dwarves?
Yes.
And they just moved in?
Yes. They took what they can, or at least reverse engineered what they can over the course of 20 years. The technological advancement that they made was
Wait.
superb.
He's right.
I'm talking about the city of Ziracost. Or are you talking about the lab?
No. It's the lab that was discovered.
Okay, you were confusing me. I thought you were
Pardon me.
saying...
Yes.
Yes, obviously the dwarves did not make this lab you were talking about. They just found it.
Yeah.
But why would there be a lab deep below the Black Lake, Master Zu'el?
Well, obviously something was here before the dwarves.
I was going to say,
Something
why would
very
there be a
powerful.
giant city under the dirt of the demon waste? Someone goes there, puts something there, and I guess they lose it, and then someone else finds it. That's basically what we did. We found this place.
But still, that doesn't... can kind of understand using, if you wanted an unlimited power source, using demons that constantly keep flooding in from the portal as a power source, you would have infinite power, but that's extremely dangerous. That doesn't make any sense why the Black Hand would do that, unless he was desperate about something.
Reckless.
It opens up a lot of questions. Questions I don't have answers, and I need to ask him. I don't know. What do you make of this, Thomas?
Well, I think we don't have enough information. The Black Hand existed many years ago. We do not know what he was doing or why he was doing it, or it could may well not even be him. It could be one of his followers like us, wayward and lost, or corrupted in demon kind. There's too many variables, too many questions yet to be answered.
Well, after we deal with this Engine of Woe situation, I say we either go talk to the hand at his tower, or we go investigate this lab below and learn more.
What? You're saying that you could just talk to the Black Hand at a tower in the Demon Ways?
You never noticed the giant obsidian black hand just reaching up out of the wastes?
It is quite the landmark.
I didn't think anybody lived there.
Yes, that's where he is.
That's crazy.
Well, then why have you never visited him before?
Us trudging through the waste to get to said tower by yourself is suicidal.
No, I wasn't saying do it by yourself, but like you said, don't your people follow him? Couldn't you all have all just gone there? I mean, the 6 of us have made it, or 7 of us have made it pretty far in.
Holdan, only the worthy can go to that tower.
Bold words.
Then how will you get there? Or are all of us worthy, or something? Because if we can't go, then...
The Black Hand calls as worthy. When you are ready, he will call, and you walk to the tower.
Oh. So only if you're called. So if he doesn't call you when we finish the engine thing, you can't go there.
Correct.
Okay. That makes sense then.
But regardless, that's something we'll have to deal with another day. Although maybe there could be something in this lost lab that we could use to help get Minima back, but
actually, wait,
I don't think we have
can't you just
time
have
to
coffee?
investigate.
Send something to your black hand friend, your father hands. She can send
No.
stuff to people. Oh,
That's not how that spell works.
And also we're in the
I don't know
Demon
how that
Waves.
magic mumbo jumbo works.
Let's focus on the task at hand. We go to the lift, we take the lift, we find the engine and destroy it, and hopefully Zu'el's tribe is able to help us.
Speaking
I got
of
a
which,
question for you, Arcadum.
go ahead.
Yeah, what's up?
Does Traveler Soul stuff work? Because Sierra sure knows a hell of a lot about using souls as batteries.
Yes, but Traveler Soul information is pretty rare. And even if you do know that you are one, being able to transfer information between your facets, your refractions, takes potent magic, knowledge, and special circumstances.
Okay, so Moony would have to figure that out,
Yeah.
and then, like, a scenario.
Mhm.
Okay, got it.
That'd be a
Thank you.
scenario type thing.
Hit your head against the wall hard enough, and the memories will flood in.
Yeah, send yourself to the dream. Then you'll talk to yourself.
I've been to a dream.
Please do not go to the dream. Thank you.
But it
Sincerely,
was
Woe.
Coffee. We're getting pretty close to the Ichor pits. We'll need to send that message to my wife to let her know that we're coming up on the pits and to meet us there soon.
What? You're gonna cast a sending message within the demon waves? You do know that this can't be intercepted, right? It already happened once. Heck, twice.
It's to
What makes
my
you think
wife.
it's gonna? What makes you think it's going to get the message is gonna get to?
What makes you think that it won't?
Because we're in the demon waves. The demons are all around us.
That I don't see what that has to do with anything, Duke. And when did you become an expert on magics?
Because demons
Also, didn't
are
the last
magic.
2 times something did happen like that, we weren't in the demon waste. So what would make it any different?
Well, we were right next to the corruption.
So how do you know demons do the same thing? Demons and the aberrations aren't the same thing.
I'm sure it's similar. Heck, the demons might possess even more magic, more corrupted magic, that can sense or maybe even truck the message to us.
I mean,
We're
don't
on a
know if you
moving
don't try.
But regardless, my wife is expecting a message from Coffee soon. And if we want
Right.
help dealing with this construct that we can't deal with by ourselves, then we need a way to contact them, and this magic is the only way to do that.
Fine then, risk your entire tribe on this hunch or this message.
It's no more of a risk than you playing with things that you know nothing about and almost summoning a monster in front of us. All because you were curious about pouring water into a vat.
Master Zu'el, what if we wait until we reach the top of the lift and then you perform your ritual with Thomas to verify the engine's location before sending the message?
Very well. I didn't mean it needed to be sent now, but just soon.
Understood.
It will take time for them to get there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go rest for a little bit.
And now I pick up the demology book. What's in there?
Make sure you finish your 2 purging pots.
I mean, that's a whole 2 hours. I don't know if the reading for the the thing we just just read. I don't know how long that took.
I mean, you're studying it the whole way over there. You did that instead.
Okay.
And that included the books
Alright.
that you're looking at. That they were all included to give you that information.
Okay, so no purging potion.
No.
Okay.
And
Big setch.
in addition to that, yeah, found that out and then. Never mind.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Coffee will call out that you are approaching your destination.
Do I get to remove some stacks of exhaustion?
Yep.
Please. Yes!
I'll wait.
It does well. Okay, so it takes you about 2 hours to get there. Presuming you're not attacked, or do you guys want to long rest?
Yes.
Mooney's been
long
Susan
rest
the
in that
entire time to try to do that.
Yeah, if we're able to do a long rest with that, then yeah, we would do that.
Okay.
As long as the train doesn't try to leave, or tram.
The tram will arrive, and go ahead and everybody long rest.
Yes!
Ha
I will rest and use a charge from the camping kit.
Ooh. Then we
So that
all
way
get
we
-1
drop-
exposure then.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, good. Now I'm down to 2. Not that I know that.
0.
Knock.
Sadly, I can't do that
that
anymore.
down.
I can't become 0.
My
you're
armor
not-
rating 6 out of 7. Does Boldrum get stuff to fix that? What do you want to?
It would take a charge. Do you want to?
And your charge is repair 2, right?
Yeah.
Nah, not worth it.
Okay.
We look at.
And how many AR are you missing?
She's missing one.
Oh, never mind.
Is anyone else missing one?
I'm trying to look at what Jax is at.
Because Holden can fix one and one of another person at the same time.
I think Jax is topped up. Yeah, we good. We good over here.
Are you missing any too? I don't think he got hit.
No. I
Yeah.
didn't get hit.
I think we're fine then. Shadow or Holden.
Oh, well, hello there.
She'll sit up. She'll pat little Raina awkwardly.
I didn't know you slept. Oh.
She didn't.
She'll squint.
Just held her.
How do I? Ah! Thomas, did I do that right?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, so we're here.
Aye.
Come on,
Tram
Jax, time to get up. All right, where
Everything
we
was
going
scouted,
next?
There was nothing interesting ahead, nothing dangerous, so everything was clear.
Oh, you kept watch the whole time, Holden?
Aye.
What? How come you guys didn't help him?
I mean, I
When
would
Tube
have.
was reading, he got some good information about some
I'm
mad
old.
thing somewhere.
I would have taken a watch. It's just we didn't talk about it.
Holden, you sleepy?
No, not really.
Okay, we need you in peak condition. Now, where's Zu'el?
Probably meditating on the Black Hand again.
He went
Well,
that
we
way
gonna
last
go
time
get
I
him?
saw.
Well, I think he likes you best, Thomas. You want to go get him?
Off I go then.
To the south, Thomas.
She'll do some morning squats, a couple of push-ups. She'll try to do a push-up with Jax on her back. Can't
Zu'el's
do it
just
pancakes.
Sipping tea, staring out the window. Just kind of absently looking out it.
How are you, Mr. Zu'el?
Physically fine. Mentally, I've a lot of information that just doesn't make sense. I don't know why, if the Black Hand was using these demons, why he would stoop that low. It just goes against everything that I thought about him.
Well, we don't know for certain about what even was happening. Perhaps it was a practice that was abandoned and then taken up after he, well, died. Perhaps it wasn't in his power to decide to do so or not. There are many presumptions that you're making, Mr. Zu'el, about the Black Hand himself and, indeed, his relationship with these dwarves.
Nah, I know. I'm just overthinking it, probably. But still, there's always that what if.
We could spend all day spiraling into what ifs, Mr. Zu'el. What if we die as soon as we step off the tram? Anything could happen. We cannot live our lives with what if. I would suggest that perhaps you attempt to live instead of with what if. I would suggest that perhaps you try living with maybe it can. Maybe the world can be what you want it to be. It is just as likely as something bad happening, with one very simple difference. You want the good things to happen. Therefore, the odds are in your favor.
Wise words, Thomas. Wise words.
I am quite old. There is also the age-old Corvanian saying that what one hand might face, two intertwined at the fingers might face better.
Man,
Maybe you're right.
Moony doesn't hear any of this.
every time.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that makes
not
sense.
what I'm familiar with, but if it's what
No,
he
yeah,
says,
you know, he's
no.
Oh, hey,
He's a
Chief.
wise old man.
We was waiting for
Who
you
am I to
over here.
argue?
he's failed every insight on that.
Yeah,
It's so
I know,
every
right?
time. I don't understand it. I don't get it. You know what? I'm rolling with it.
he's like,
We call that fate.
yeah, all right.
Now, where are we going?
Well,
That
To the
way.
left.
Thomas will take out the map. Well, it seems that the Great Lift awaits us. The Eastern Lift should take us to the surface.
Hmm.
And perhaps we shall find our quarry there.
Master Zu'el, did you tell him about the safe?
What safe?
No.
What do you
safe?
mean?
There was a-
They're
There was no
shiny.
safe here.
There was a safe in one of the cars further up that was
I do not
suspended
feel
in
safe
chains
here.
and locked up.
And neither.
What?
We didn't have a key to open it, so I figured just to leave it be. But if you want to go inspect it, by all means.
It wouldn't
Oh,
hurt.
come on. I bet there's something shiny in there.
Or there could be a sealed demon inside of it. We don't know.
There was a demon
To
there.
be-
He would have left a long time ago.
Should we
To be
also
fair,
not be distracted by such
Oh.
things?
Come on, little Raina. Don't you want to go see that? I bet it's fun.
The
No.
tram could take off.
You don't need any treasure. What?
See? It'd be fun.
But the tram could. Well, I suppose. All right.
Hmm.
Well,
You
how
sure
long
we
do
should
we
be
have
sticking
before the
around
tram
here?
takes off?
Technically speaking, without any exterior input, it should not leave at all.
Oh!
I mean, not unless if the demons are trying to use it.
Yes.
Well,
Hmm.
there
Moony
were
will
no
pull on
demons
her
at the
ears.
controls when we left.
I mean, did you see those things we ran away from? They were eating demons.
But
I don't
what if
think
there's
no demons
controls
gonna
on
go
this
in there.
side and there's a different set of controls that makes it go
Sure.
the other way?
Oh, quit ruining the fun, Holden. Come on, let's go look at it.
I am curious to see what's in the safe, yes.
Yeah!
I give you 5 minutes, and then we're gone. If the tram starts moving, we get out.
Of
Okie
course.
dokie.
If the tram starts moving, we leave. Oh, there was also
Come
a
on,
locked
Chief.
door that we could check.
Locks. They're meant to be smushed.
Well, you could
Yeah.
smush it.
Yes.
It might prove it might have a key. We don't know.
Oh. Well, come on. You said 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes. Oh.
Oh, there's some weird metal flowers in this cart that we're going through on our way to this box. That you're
Ignore
taking us
those. Don't touch them.
to. Okay.
That's creepy.
Yeah,
This
don't
whole
touch
tram's creepy. I don't know what's creepier, Boldrum. Your people or the demons? The real competition lately.
I don't know what's creepier, the fact that his beard keeps growing back or this box.
Please stop commenting on it. I get trauma
Ooh,
every
come
time
on,
I
guys,
see it.
let's look at it. Let's look at it. Ooh. Oh, that looks fancy. How come doors would want to chain it up like that, Boldrum?
So it doesn't bounce against the walls and floor as the tram moves. Keeps the contents from being rattled.
Yeah, it keeps it this far off the ground and makes it to where it can't slam into any side, because by going in one direction, the strain from the other side will keep it centered.
Well, Moony, do you think you can break it?
Oh, okay. Y'all keep watch just in case. I'm gonna give it a little push. I want to see if anything rattles.
She's gonna try to move it to see if like she can hear any of the contents inside moving. Like give it a little push to swing back and forth.
It does not move.
She'll then take a measure of this chain right here. How could she measure the like strength of this? If she could chop it in half.
The chain looks far too thick.
And she'll eyeball here, here and here. How is it attached to the wall?
Alright, so it's attached in these rivets here.
Mm-hmm. Like, how securely? Like, could she pull it out?
It is part of the cart.
Well,
She'll then examine. Is this all one big chain, or are there 4 of them individually?
4 of them.
Where do they meet?
In the center, wrapped around, and then locked with dwarvish locks, masterwork dwarvish locks, as well as
There's like a big old.
Yeah, they're padlocks, and there's also
Okay.
the lock on the safe itself.
So is there 4 different padlocks, or one padlock where all 4 of them meet?
There are 4 different padlocks, and plus the one inside the safe itself.
Is the padlock one of those turny things, or is it a key, a physical key into a lock?
It's key into a lock.
Okay. So 4 keys, and then the lock on the safe itself is a...
2 locks and a handprint.
Oh, excuse me. So 6 keys total?
Presuming they're all different.
Okay.
well,
Well, I did hear of a captain that had a key that went missing, and there is a locked room up ahead, past the kitchen.
well, I could try to do this the old-fashioned way, give it some whole tugs and pushes and punches, but
I think it'll
Well,
take
I
longer than
mean-
5 minutes, and Zu'el is not willing to wait.
y'all dwarves are, you don't make stuff weak.
Nods.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go
Thomas, you
smash
got
that
any
door down.
magics that I can open up a vault?
Well, let me look at my spellbook. Have anything?
Wow!
If only there was a way to knock this door open.
No, I don't have any such magics, unfortunately.
Come on, let's go smash that door down, Boldrum.
All right.
I
I take her.
feel fresh as a daisy. I'm ready.
Boldrum takes Moony to the locked door to have her break it
Oh,
open.
come on, let's skip. I'm excited.
Now, whatever you do, don't look through the glass pane leading to the next cart,
Okie
because
dokie.
I think the tram is alive.
What?
What?
Oh.
Oh, see, I told you it was unnatural. This thing's so weird.
So
This
that's a
whole
worm.
place.
Someone said this wasn't a worm.
Took is curious about that.
Okay, which door? I want to smash it.
Took wants to see too. Where am I?
She'll give it the eye. What type of door is this?
It is a wooden door.
She'll try the handle first.
The door is locked.
Okay.
She'll punch it right here where the hinges are to try to open it that way.
Strength check.
Okay.
I aid her.
Raw strength. Ability check, advantage. Oh no! 2 5s!
The door is too mighty.
Well, Boulder, don't tell anybody about this. Hey, you give it a go. You give it a go. We'll say it was me, okay?
Okay.
She'll give him advantage.
Nope.
Come on, you'll do it. You'll do it. Wind it up.
He tried.
Only
Ow.
they had a lower center of gravity.
Whoa.
She'll start to kick at it. Could she use her feet to try to do a flying kick?
Come on, Boulder. Watch me. Watch me.
She'll wind up
Yep.
and run at it flying kick.
Sure.
Come on.
Does Boldrin help with her gymnastics?
Oh, sure. He will grab
Okay.
you through the air, spin you, and throw you against the door with centrifugal force.
Alright, you bounce off.
Huh! Catch me, Boulder. Whoa.
Okay, he's gonna try to catch you.
Huh.
Hey, he caught you.
I haven't had this much fun in a while.
The
Well,
princess.
shoot. Hang on.
She'll pull out her her halberd this time, and now she'll try to hack it down.
I'm getting in there.
Rolls nat 1.
Alright.
Do you want me to roll an attack roll?
I'm just gonna... You spend an inordinate amount of time angrily hacking at the door until finally
Let me
you
in.
break in.
Ha ha!
There's Moony.
She'll kick all the scraps out of the way and hop in.
Ta-da! Oh. Ooh.
Alright,
Go on, pop it open.
you see a room that is a room that is painstakingly clean, as well as organized and tidied up. As you open the trunk, inside, you will see a series of rock-based paints and a large roll of canvas.
Oh,
She'll peer over her shoulder.
or the hell? Is that for one of them painters?
Hey, he opens up the canvas.
It's just canvas and rock paints.
Looks like nothing's written on it. Is there
You
anything
should
on the
take-
bed?
Come on, you should take that coffee.
Negative.
Up that, it'll be a present.
Okay.
What's that book?
She'll clamber up and stomp all around.
I take the paints and the canvas. Is there anything at the bottom of the chest, like a false bottom?
No.
All right.
She'll jump up and down, and she'll squeeze here and look under the bed.
There is nothing under the bed.
Come on. Why else would this be locked? Push.
She pushes the bed and looks behind the headboard.
There's nothing there.
Dang it!
I mean, we could try moving the chest. Slides it aside.
She'll look at all of the walls.
There's nothing else in here, guys.
Thank you. Well, I don't think we have a key to deal with that safe, so we probably should just move along.
There wasn't anything in any of these other rooms.
Well, there is that.
You
Took
don't
notice
have
that
to look.
they're
I'm
trying
gonna
to-
look.
She looks out the window.
A long time, so Took is gonna go looking for them.
Okay.
What does she see out the window, Arcadum? With his demon train.
You see a moving head, a massive one, size of a cart.
Like what type of head? Like a human skull?
No, like a big worm head made of stone.
Oh.
You know, the construct. That-
Mhm.
Oh. I was thinking skull.
No.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's the biggest worm I done ever seen. You think we should pet it? Let it know it's doing a good job. Hey, come back here. I was alone. Don't leave me alone. This place is creepy.
I really don't want to. I really don't want to talk to it.
Okay.
I'm afraid.
We went in all these other ones.
Yeah, Zu'el and I checked it. That's where we found the alchemical supplies for Took.
Well, you said it was a captain, right? They're
Hey,
usually like a driver. You think he's up there? I bet he's up there.
I mean, I don't know if the tram is the captain or if whatever it might be on top of it.
She'll pout then.
I mean, the
I didn't see no door. How'd we get in there?
cook's book diary pulls out a diary. It says here that the captain went missing, along with his key.
Son of a bitch.
I wonder if he's any of those suits of armor. Well, hell, Boldrum, I don't know. Shoot.
I don't know.
I don't think I can break that safe either. That looked pretty big. Good lord, what a mess.
Is there anything here that would be edible for Moony the Moon Orc?
Negative.
Okay.
No
She
snacks.
doesn't swipe anything. What is this?
Toilet.
That's a toilet.
You know I haven't shit all game.
That's weird that you would say game. Anyway, moving on. All right. So, eventually, the tram comes to a stop as you pull in to the lift station. And thus, your journey has finally come to an end, Ziracost. Ahead of you, the Great Eastern Lift can be seen from the window side. It seems you'll cross a simple street, approach up a large set of stairs, and then enter the lift station. And I think that's a good enough place to call it right there, because we're down a player.
Moony will tell them of her defeat.
Guys, I didn't find no key. I don't think I can break that safe either.
I will say, Coffee does have the knock spell, but it was not prepared.
We took a long rest. We took a long rest.
We did.
Oh!
We did.
But no one told her about it
But-
before the long rest concluded.
Well, I didn't know she had that spell.
Yeah, so
Moony cries into Jax.
I will leave it to Void next time whether or not she says she would have, and we can use it next session. If Arcadum allows. But
I mean, look, I'm just gonna help you. That spell isn't gonna work on it anyway. So
it's Dwarven Masterwork stuff is usually.
You do not have the skill set to brute force that. So.
Yep.
Nope. No rogues.
Or there's enlarge reduce. We make it very small and we take it with us.
An excellent
I was gonna
idea.
say, isn't an enlarge reduce creature, or is it objects as well?
It works on objects, I'm pretty sure. Let me look.
Moony would love to carry around a tiny
I'm just
super
used to
safe.
making people big.
Where is that? Thought she had it. She not have it.
Wouldn't it crush the contents inside the safe?
Nah, it just shrinks with it. See, I'm a master at magic.
Creature or object.
Oh, there you go.
4.
For an hour.
Hmm.
Or no, 1 minute. Excuse me.
Not that useful.
So, not useful.
An excellent idea.
Well, I mean, it would get it out of the chains. Possibly.
Shrugs.
Oh, if you just target the safe? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Mr. Safecracker.
All right, that'll do.
Yep.
See if there's any fan art here. Oop, go. Just full of a toque. Yeah, that's true.
What?
Don't worry about it, buddy. All right.
I'm so glad we didn't fight those crazy things in their teleport black holes.
Same.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good session, guys. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for playing, everybody. And I'll see you guys next time. Have an excellent time. Bye-bye.